into a place today that I can't usually afford, but I'm feeling bougie. So yes, you know what that means. We're headed to Goodwill. Here's a brand that's sold at Penny's that Goodwill believes is worth $19.97. Goodwill. This was probably cheaper when it was purchased new. Well, this certainly has a lot of geek-ass on it. I don't know what the M is for. It's from Miss Me. And Goodwill believes this is worth $30. Well, it would probably cost me more to buy studs from my bedazzler. Oh, and before you fuss at me about it, yes, I chipped off all my polish on my thumbnail out of rage. Seemed quite reasonable for $6, so if you wanted to start a New York Knicks squad, as long as you're all large. I was tempted to get one of these to see if I could get a cease and desist sent to me by the Knicks. That people collect Converse, but these aren't rare. And they're $20. Y'all! Oh, this looks like a bargain. For $8, you could get an exotic foot fungus. Enjoy this Zapruder quality footage that I shot of this purse I thought was cute. And I shot in here, I think it's the brand Uranus. And it's $30, but it does come with hand lotion. I am happy to report that I can indeed afford to buy a bag of hair. If I want Raquel Welch's box of hair, I might have to think about it for just a moment. Well, Goodwill's wanting to split up families here. They're each individually marked. Poor baby bear. This wasn't badly priced, but y'all, what do you store in here? Well, those crazy kids didn't even last long enough to get out of the package. Behind every great man is indeed a woman with a bag of poison. Here we see the results and Mrs. Claus's co-conspirator. I am not in favor of this holiday decoration, but I highly, highly endorse this one. She's been working hard in the Ritz cracker fields. As opposed to what in a pet carrier? This looks like the consequences of a poor diet. I want to buy her just to set her free. I feel extremely represented as the old lady angel that has to pee.
Wow.
Okay, that's not a year. See, when the earth does this, that's 24 hours. See, it's midnight, then it's noon, and then it's midnight again. Now, hold on. Okay, now let's say this twink is the sun, right? When the earth does this, that's a whole year. But while the earth is spiraling around the sun, it also rotates 365 times while it does the thing. So it looks like, see, and that's a year. Okay, but we're not done because the moon is going around the earth. So this wig is the moon. So a year looks like this. So like, but 365 times. And that's when everyone's like, wow. But that's not even that, because the whole galaxy is moving. So there's all the planets, and then a lot of them have multiple moons that are all spinning around while they're all rotating at different speeds around the sun. But then the entire galaxy, the whole Milky Way galaxy, is moving. The entire galaxy is moving about 1.3 million miles an hour. So the whole thing is just shooting through time and space, while the whole thing is expanding. It's all very interesting. You should try to get on. I'm not a scientist, but I really like James Webb Telescope TikTok. You should get on.
Do you think if I can sing loud enough they will ask me to go on stage?
stop drinking coffee. What do you think about that?
I don't know how to survive without caffeine now. I fucking crave it, need it, and eat, sleep, breathe it. How are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
I didn't make this decision. It was made for me. Why? How do you ask? The fact that I forgot to buy coffee. I woke up in the morning, I didn't have coffee, and I was too tired to go get coffee. Think about that for a conundrum. What did I do? I waited out my tired. Now it's 2 days later.
How do you feel?
I actually feel very different.
Definitely.
I've been drinking not just coffee every day.
A pot.
A pot.
A pot.
Minimum. Now I'm off it. Now I'm done. Now the Wild West has won. That's it.
That Play-Doh? Got some chopsticks now, okay. Squeezing it. Oh my god, it's corn.
Meet Larry, who just airdropped a whole flight photos of his pee-pee. Thankfully, I accepted it, saw who was sending it, and immediately started speaking up. Stay tuned for the police escort.
It's sexual harassment. It is failing. Disgusting. It is assault.
New year, new me. Oh. Not that new. Let's try again.
Hi guys, Merry Christmas. I was just coming on here because I need TikTok to do its thing. So we celebrate with our family on Christmas Eve, and my grandmother got my 9-month-old son this toy remote. Okay, it's the Linsay brand, Linsay. She purchased this at Walmart. So we put batteries in it, give it to my son, like not paying any attention. He's going to town, chewing on it, pressing the buttons. We don't notice anything. Well, then my mom hears something and she calls us all in and she's like, it just said something about a drive-by shooting. I'm like, there's no way. So let me see if I can get this quickly enough. It says on the box, it tells jokes.
How many Catholic priests are required to screw a light bulb into its socket? 2. 1 to do the screwing and 1 to hear the confession.
What? What? A kid's toy. There's a baby on the box. Let's see what else.
Tom told his friend, "My brother has a job with 10,000 people under him." His friend replied, "Wow, he must be the CEO of a corporation." Tom said, "No, he cuts the grass in a cemetery."
Okay, kind of funny, but still, for a baby, it gets worse.
Do you know why the chicken...
A man and his son were riding in the car.
You'll never guess what makes a clip-clop, clip-clop, bang, bang, clip-clop, clip-clop, clip-clop noise. An Amish drive-by shooting.
Sold at Walmart. Walmart, explain this. Lindsay Toys, explain this. Blow this up. Do I have a lawsuit? Lawyers, help me out.
She's trying to be a responsible pooper, but seems she doesn't know how to poop yet.
A-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, a-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. A-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo,
Sometimes I like to turn on movies that are in Spanish, and then my kids look at me all confused and wonder why they can't understand it. And I say, well, I don't know why, but you're probably just tired and you need to take a nap. And then when they wake up from their nap, I take the same movie and put it in English, and they think that they're all better.
Dear Officer of the Peace, it has come to my attention that those of you serving on the armed forces are in fact the same individuals who participate in the burning of crosses. It is for this reason that I shall explicitly not do as you tell me. Also, I've heard tell that you have engaged in coitus with your mother. Signed, Zacharias Manuel de la Rocha.
Who the hell ordered DoorDash?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, is this my Dasher?
Yeah, this him.
Bro, what the hell is taking so long, bro? It's been like 30 minutes. And just for that, I ain't tipping nothing, bro. In fact, just cancel the whole order, bro. I don't even want to know more.
So I thought to myself, I live in Germany, I'm gonna learn German. That's the best thing I can get. Do we have any Germans here? Oh. It's a very shy. You know, the Germans are shy now, not that much in 44, but now they're very shy, right? But I thought to myself, if you want to learn German, the language of the country, you have to speak the language every day, right? So I thought to myself, let me move in with a German. So I found a German housemate, and I thought to myself, I'm going to talk to my German housemate every day. I'm going to talk to him every day. Now, good plan on paper, but in reality, I talked towards him. I was like, my mom is in Malta, my father, I have a family, and then he would run away, okay? This is most of the interaction. Run away into his room. And didn't have to practice, I couldn't practice my German quite a lot, but then what would happen is, 4 weeks later, he came and he knocked on my door, and he said, Dragoș, I have to confess something. When you told me about your family, it moved me, and I have to confess, I also have a family. I'm like, oh my God, you're being so vulnerable right now. It's unbelievable. And he told me that his grandfather is 75 years old, and at the age of 75, he has Alzheimer's. Now, do you remember what Alzheimer's does, sir, or have you forgotten? But it turns out his grandfather, who has Alzheimer's, last year for Christmas, he told me that he contracted COVID. Now, that's a fun mix of diseases, because do you know what happens when you have Alzheimer's and then you get COVID? You forget you have COVID. So his grandfather spent 2 weeks during Christmas visiting all of his friends and family. He went from door to door, hello, hello, hello. And in 2 weeks, he ranked up 40 kills. Beating his record from his teenage years by 7. But do you know what the best thing about killing all your friends and family for Christmas is? Because of Alzheimer's, 0 guilt. You can start again from scratch, okay?